Because events are sets, you can actually use set operations. So hopefully this is a refresher. I did do a video on set operations, and I can provide the link to that so that you can refresh your memory on that. But this first, if you look at this first, it says let E and F be events for a sample space S. Then E, that upside down U, that's an intersection. That means intersection. That means if the item is in E and it's also an event F, and you can put them together, then you would say the intersection of set E and F. They would go together. And I'll show you some examples. This next line, the EUF, that U represents union. That means or. So if the event E can happen, or event F can happen, or if they both can happen, then you can find the union of those events. And then this the next line, the little tilde, I call it a tilde, but the little apostrophe next to the E, that's called the complement of E. So if E is rolling, a 1 through 6, then not E would be not rolling 1 through 6. So it's almost like the opposite of whatever the event is. And then if two events, when you do the intersection of two events, this last line here, and it's equal to the null set or the empty set, then you would say these two events are disjoint. That just means they don't have anything in common. So again, I'll link my my video on set so that you kind of have that, so that you remember, you can refresh your memory on what that is. So the upside down U that looks like a hut, that represents intersection, meaning you intersect the two sets if you can. The U is union. That means either or. You can union the two sets. And then, of course, the E with the apostrophe, that just means the complement or the opposite of said event.